With the aim of accelerating Guyana's development agenda, Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh presented the 2022 national budget to the National Assembly on Wednesday. Through this budget, the government proposes to spend nearly 50% more money than it spent through the 2021 budget, but economist Richard Rambarran says that the government is spending more without increasing debt. He spoke to the newsroom during a post-budget forum on Wednesday.
Debt is still at a stable as well as a sustainable point where the future generations are not burdened. So overall, given the architecture that we have in Guyana, I think it's very important that the government has been able to craft this budget in a manner that it's being done in a fiscally responsible way, so as to not pressure the future generations.
A fiscal deficit occurs when the government spends more than it earns, and though Dr. Singh said Guyana has a 7% fiscal deficit or debt, Rambarran argued that this is a reasonable level. And he explained that the government has been able to avoid accumulating additional debt because it is tapping into the Natural Resource Fund, which currently has about US $607 million, or just less than 127 billion Guyana dollars.
Part of what has happened in this budget is, of course, the government has withdrawn money from the Natural Resources Fund. And where the government has channeled the money is important, because you see a lot of investment in skills, you see a lot of investment in human capital development, education for persons, and you see a lot of investment in infrastructure. All of those are investments that will guide Guyana in its development trajectory, and they are also investments that are investments in the future.
Generally, Rambarran said that he believes that some of the measures of the budget will also be able to spur economic activity. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Vishani Raghavir.